Birthdays, for me, used to be filled with warm embraces, laughter, and the scent of homemade cake baking in the oven. But this year, it came quietly. No calls. No visits. Just a neatly wrapped box of cookies dropped at my door, courtesy of a delivery service, sent by my son. No card. No note. Just cookies. But it wasn't the gift that stung, it was the coldness of it all. After all I had sacrificed to raise him, this was the acknowledgement I received. I nearly threw the box away. But then a little voice in my heart whispered, "Give them to Margaret instead." Margaret, his wife's mother, was hosting a small ladies' tea that afternoon. I wasn't invited, of course, but I dropped the box off at her door anyway, smiling politely and saying, "A little something sweet for your gathering." I didn't know what was inside. I didn't know what would unfold. But by evening, my phone wouldn't stop ringing. It started with a voicemail. "Hello? This is Margaret. I think you should come over. Now." Her voice was shaky, urgent. When I arrived, the look on her face said it all: confusion, disgust, and something that looked a lot like betrayal. The box of cookies sat open on the kitchen island, surrounded by murmuring guests and 2 police officers quietly collecting evidence. That's when I learned. The cookies weren't just cookies. And my son had more secrets than I ever imagined. Margaret gestured to the open box with trembling fingers. We thought it was a thoughtful gift, until Joyce took a bite and nearly passed out. My eyes widened. Joyce, Margaret's friend, was seated on the couch, pale and groaning. Paramedics had already taken another woman to the hospital. My heart pounded, not out of guilt, but out of fear. I hadn't made the cookies. My son had. An officer approached me. "Where did these cookies come from?" I explained everything: the delivery, the birthday, the absent card. He jotted down notes and exchanged glances with his partner. "You may have just dodged something serious." That's when it hit me. Had my son meant for me to eat those cookies? The toxicology results came fast: traces of diazepam in the cookies. A controlled sedative. Enough to cause confusion, unconsciousness, even death in the wrong dose. I was floored. Why would my own child do this? For inheritance? Control? Or was it someone else? That night, I did something I never thought I'd do. I went through his life like a stranger. Bank records, social media, messages. And there it was. A trail of debt. Gambling. A recent life insurance policy, taken out on me. Signed weeks before my birthday. Beneficiary: my son. I confronted him calmly. I invited him over for tea. Served him cookies, not those ones, just plain shortbread. I sat across from him and slid a folder across the table. "Recognize these?" I asked. He flipped through them: bank statements, the insurance policy, the toxicology report. His face drained of color. "I trusted you," I said, voice cracking. "I raised you. I gave you everything. And you tried to erase me." He stammered, tried to deny it, but the evidence was airtight. The police arrived within the hour. The trial was swift. The evidence was overwhelming. Margaret testified. The women at the tea party did too. And as much as it hurt, I testified against my only child. He was sentenced to 8 years in prison for attempted harm and fraud. The betrayal broke something in me, but it also built something stronger: resilience. My birthdays look different now. Simpler. Quieter. But filled with genuine warmth. Margaret and I became unexpectedly close, 2 women betrayed by the same bloodline, now bonded by survival. Sometimes, life delivers betrayal in a box with a bow. But what you do next? That's what defines you. I chose truth. I chose peace. And above all, I chose myself. Like more heartfelt stories like this. New stories are waiting for you here every single day. Make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell.